Good evening and welcome to week 10. I tell you, week 10 of the incredible adventures of the Elland Craft and Tap D&D group. This week we're returning, as always, to Kai's Land, where we are 4th level, hoping to be 5th. And we're currently having fought off the orcs in a small skirmish with a sea hag and some minion trolls. It's all gone very well. Nobody died.
No, nobody died. Exciting thing about the set combat is we have new maps. Let's get a look at the new maps. We were on team many moons ago.
They did. There's a good value, but they do take a while to arrive. Fortunately as well, we've also got a spare set of dice because our player of the week, who will introduce shortly, managed to get his dice bag for, I think, the 4th week in a row. Certainly a new PB. So, issues that have arisen from last week and our 80 odd people watching were... Any issues from last week?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. So I thought we are dodging, literally going past the jeweler's cloak.
Oh, that, yes.
Oh, that.
Sorry, so yes, there was a cloak that magic item that he wanted, but he also had it requires you to hold it in your offhand, and you already have a very fancy magic shield that he doesn't want to give up.
Yes. Well, in my defence, the jeweler's cloak, the one I read didn't have the wraparound, but now you explained it, and what it does, it makes perfect sense. So we took this as a role-playing opportunity for a player to get cross with the DM, which is always good. And now the character who did get the jeweler's cloak isn't here.
Yes.
We can't see it's working.
No.
But we did find a decanter of endless water, which has already provided quite a lot of fun.
Yes.
As we pointed it initially at the sea hag. She didn't fall down, but you know, we're getting there. We will have some comedy decantering water events coming up shortly. So this week we've got 6 characters and 5 players, which is a tremendous number of players. Some weeks we get up to 9 players, and that can be a little bit slow. But with 5 players and 6 characters, we zip along quite nicely.
Yeah.
And that's the advantage of having a big squad that people have dropped out, we still get to play every week. But the key to our system at the moment is the fact we've got 3 DMs.
Yes.
So if a DM drops out, we've still got DMs.
Yeah.
Because obviously, are you in groups with only one DM? And if the DM can't make it, the whole thing stops.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 DMs and up to 9 players, and that works really well. So, introducing, back by popular demand, Player of the Week! It's Chris!
Oh, hello.
Hello, have you Player of the Week in this campaign, Chris?
In this campaign? No, I won't have done. I think the last time I did it was I Ivan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Chris, other Chris's campaign.
Yeah.
Many Chris's, the campaign of many Chris's.
Campaign of Chris's, yeah.
So,
who are you in this campaign?
In this campaign, I am actually one of my former character's retainers. Because he died and I had a retainer, so I was like, sod it, I'll play that character sheet for the rest of the night. Mm-hmm. And now he's actually become quite a good and competent rogue. Sneak attack archer, classic combination.
Yeah.
Wearing some other armour that he now can't take off, but means his AC means he can't be hit. But when he is hit, someone else also gets hit at random.
Mm-hmm. So what is his background? Because he has an interesting background.
So he's
a criminal, isn't he?
In his head, a folk hero. To the city guard's head, might have got some of those given to the paws from places he shouldn't have gotten given to the paws from. But, and some of his connections to organisations.
He's a made man, isn't he? He's
he's very well made.
He's a made goblin. He knows people who know people, and you're not supposed to hurt him in his own town.
Yes, he does quite well at that one.
Yeah.
He looks after his mum.
And he looks after his mum.
Yes.
It's a classic gangster thing to do.
Yeah, you got to look after your mum. It's just the good
So
thing.
what do you see as his arc? Because obviously currently he's been a very stroppy teenager. Now he's just a stroppy teenager. Though he was insulted by the sea hag to call a little boy.
Yes, I was called but goblin years now, he's probably like 17, 18, so it didn't go over too well.
Yeah.
He is of legal drinking age at this moment in time,
Yeah.
as he was called a little boy, he wasn't appreciative. But...
So do you see him taking over a thieves guild in the city? Do you see him running a goblin
we
town?
have, for one reason or another, acquired a deed to a property.
Okay.
May or may not become an orphanage of... we'll put sessions on for the orphans, such as archery.
Yes, pickpocketing.
No, not pickpocketing, right? It's not pickpocketing, it's Pringles tubes, and you learn how to get the Pringles out of the tube better without people noticing. You know, it's nothing untoward going on here.
Right. So in the next few years, you see the Gronk School of Thievery running
Urban
alongside.
survival.
Yeah, urban survival.
Urban survival tactics.
Yeah.
How not to be seen, how to be seen especially well when you need to be, so that your friends can be seen less.
And how well, in this mythical setup, when you take to parties of adventurers coming in and trying to nick your stuff.
Well, we'd like to see them try.
I love that. I love an urban adventurer trying to break into Thieves Guild. I mean, how cross do you think they're going to get?
Yes, it always goes over well, last I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favourite advents from last week's session, though, was the invention of the lightning round.
That was good.
Controversial.
That was good.
Yes, but I do believe it helped finish that combat and kept it to one session.
Yes.
If you do the...
I think that's everything to this.
So did the DM like the lightning round?
Like that seemed very amenable to the DM.
Yeah. So we did actually get one round done in about 7 minutes.
Yeah, it came down to about 7 minutes.
Yeah.
With one player being quite confused as to the fact it was his turn for a bit.
Oh yeah, and the winner of last week's I've Got a Plan was the normal holder, Reese. So when he comes back, we'll award him his board for the next week. So yes, we like the idea of a lightning round. We're interested in other people who had it before, but it does get things moving along. But this week with 5 players and 6 characters, we are zipping along lovely.
Yes.
So
I think that's everything for this week.
we are playing on this week, and hopefully we'll have more players next week with more adventures. So tune in then, and thank you for watching.
See you next week.